Hey guys, it's Draco, and I'm here with two more reactions today. Because I watched GOT7's Breath and Last Piece before I actually started doing reactions on my channel, I thought it'd be nice to go back in and watch the dance practices for those since they just came out. So I'm gonna do that, and we're going to start with Breath here. Okay, and okay. Ooh, that was cool. GOT7 is so good about taking up an entire room and then really having like differing levels of movement, not like levels, but like some people be doing like slow things, other people be doing fast ones. Okay. They're clearly having a lot of fun with this, which I love. Oh, it's smooth. Oh, oh my gosh, I love that. Breathe in, breathe out, you and me now, but I don't care. But I don't care. It's hard to take Bam Bam seriously in that outfit. Although all of his moves are like super smooth. Of course, then again, like who else wears a trench coat for a dance practice? So I mean, but okay, I really liked that. It had such like a happy, fun, but cool energy to it. All right, that was awesome. And now we're going to flip over to Last Piece. And now obviously we've seen more of this one in the actual video. Because it was so much individual choreography versus the group choreography, this is going to be very interesting to see. Okay. I'm going to be like Itzy and be like, okay, the name of the single that reminds me of is I've Got You Calling My Name? Calling Your Name? Whatever that song was, that opening does remind me a lot of it. With the walking on each other's feet thing. missing last piece. You know what? You can come into my circle. You were missing last piece. You can come to my circle. You were missing last piece. Okay, in the video I thought that was cool, but it's even better watching it, how it goes from... Oh, okay, this even goes further. Oh, I love this. It's so important for this choreography to have so many pieces that have them working together like a puzzle. So this outfit actually hides a lot of JB's mullet, which is how I've been identifying him lately. But you can honestly tell who he is just from like, the smoothness of his swag, I guess. Okay. So other people have talked about how this particular kind of single didn't really do too much outside of what Breath did, as though they were treating it as though Last Piece was itself the only single, even though it was kind of supposed to be like a co-lead single, hence why there were 2 videos and they had like the same set pieces and everything. They both go to dance practice. So I don't know if that actually is like the overall intention, but that's everything that I've kind of gotten out of it. And they had a lot of similar elements. So they both had kind of bits where they all were in rows and made movements that really kind of went together. But Breath had a flow to it, like breathing. It had almost a pulse of its own, even though it was happy light. It was still driving, but not heavy. Whereas Last Piece, so many of the movements had a heaviness to them because it's all about where the combinations would come together. It was the pull, just the being careful with the movements and everything so exact, the coming together and really creating that puzzle formation. And that's what made it so interesting to watch those back to back, to see how they complemented each other. Because one is looking at the picture and one is putting together the puzzle. And I'm still having a difficult time figuring out whether I like one song better than the other, because Last Piece, some of those vocals are just soaring and beautiful and gorgeous, but at the same time, just the smoothness of Breath is really just fabulous to hear. And knowing that some of the members wrote these songs and knowing that they exist within the same group, like it's just fabulous. Now, I don't want to get in too much to like how JYP Entertainment is treating GOT7 because clearly they could be doing more to support them. But for what they're doing without support, it's amazing. And it's haven't we all worked that job where you've been the person who worked hard and didn't really get the recognition from your bosses that you deserved, but you still had a lot of people who went out of their way to tell you that they loved you? I feel like that's GOT7 in JYP. They're not the golden child of the management, but they are the golden child of like all the customers coming into the company going, okay, but that GOT7, just what beautiful little boys, let me squeeze your cheeks. Some of the people are thinking of different cheeks, but you know, that's fandom for you. Okay. Yeah, I liked both of those a lot. I don't know that I've actually watched a GOT7 dance practice before. It took me until like a week ago to finally watch the hard carry video. I mean, I was not on top of my GOT7 knowledge at all. But these two last releases have impressed me so much that suddenly I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm not gonna say. But I have appreciated JYP groups for a long time. Again, I got into the Wonder Girls in like 2008. I can't say that I loved every group that they've done. Wasn't a huge Miss A fan. You know, like 2PM and all of that was kind of like, okay. Twice is a group that I like most of their music. I love some of their songs. And yet, other people have talked about how you have to be in the right mood to listen to Twice sometimes. Like, you have to want to be happy. Because there aren't many of their songs that are going to sit well with you if you're not already happy. Right? Now, ITZY for me is that group that has really filled that space that I felt it's where there was like a missing piece where the Wonder Girls used to be. It's what I wanted back, that just kind of like every song is a bop kind of thing. Which is not to say that the Wonder Girls don't have plenty of more ballady songs that are amazing, but I could reliably go to their discography and be like, okay, yeah, this is going to be fabulous. And if it was kind of slow and I was in the mood for slow, I knew it was going to be good. And if it was kind of fast and I was in the mood for fast, I knew it was going to be good. And GOT7 has popped up on my like Pandora playlists and everything a lot. And I have a lot of their songs that I've given thumbs up and gone like, okay, yeah. It's like, oh, A is playing. Okay, cool. Girls, girls, girls. Yeah, all right, cool. I have not watched like interviews or anything. I have now watched 4 music videos. Because I watched the Calling My Name one. I've seen Not by the Moon. And then I've seen Breath and Last Piece. Okay, actually, no, I guess 5, because I did watch Hard Carry. I can't say that I didn't see it because I just told you I did. And having seen those now, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting it. I'm definitely getting into them. I don't have a favorite yet, but I am kind of between, what is it, Jin Young and Youngjae? I think that's who it is. The one who had to sit out because of his slip disc problems. Like, his voice, like, I really enjoy that. But then Jin Young, oh, those high notes, that falsetto, oh, it just sends chills down my spine. It's beautiful. Like, everybody else seems to be really cool too. I'm not necessarily feeling Jackson and Bam Bam yet, but I also recognize what they bring to the group. So, yeah. Okay, guys, follow me on Twitter. We got a Patreon link down below because why not? There's other stuff written down below too, but it's all that stuff that you already know because everybody else already says it. And if everybody else already says it, why do I need to, right? Okay.